Let's get you up and running with this easy-to-use, professional-grade recording device. We're excited for you to get started with the RodeCaster Pro Studio. No matter what software or website you choose to use for your recording, it's important to know this RodeCaster system will act as your microphone and your speaker system. So it is important to make sure it is selected as your microphone and speaker in any software you are using. In any software you use, you should make sure the input device is always called RodeCaster Pro 2 Main. You can find your input options near a settings gear in the recording platform you are using. Choose any of the options below to begin creating your first podcast. We love Google Vids because it has a huge library of stock music, sound effects, and really easy-to-use editing features. Now that you've selected the RodeCaster Pro as your input device, let's get familiar with all these buttons. All of the microphones are color-coded. The color of the microphone in our Dream Centers will always match up with one of the colors on the RodeCaster Pro board. You can adjust the input volume to the desired level by sliding the appropriate color slider up from 0. If you will only be recording on a few microphones, make sure to turn the input volume down on all other microphones and inputs. The goal is to have the input levels just high enough so they are only picking up the desired speaker. If they are too high, you will see the green bars moving whenever anyone in the room speaks. The dials in the top right control how loud audio is coming from the headphones. Start at the 12 o'clock position for any of the headsets you want to use. The others can be turned all the way to the left. Feel free to adjust the headphone volume to the level you desire. The 5th and 6th sliders are designated for computer audio or Bluetooth audio. If you need to conduct an interview over Bluetooth, you can connect your phone to the RodeCaster Pro using Bluetooth and then control how loud the phone audio is using the slider. Just click the blue button above the 5th slider and choose to connect Bluetooth. If you are recording a phone call, you can hear the call through the headphones when it is correctly connected. You can also control sound coming from the computer using the 6th slider. Any audio playing on the computer will be captured as part of the input. This includes Zoom and video call meetings. Just make sure your input and output are set to RodeCaster Pro 2 Main. You can mute any input by using the red button under the associated slider. You can also mute the input by sliding the slider all the way to the bottom. You can also control whether or not the input can hear what is being recorded by hitting the green buttons. For beginner users, it is easiest to just control audio input using the input sliders. Just make sure you don't mute yourself accidentally before trying to record. The touchpads on the right side of the RodeCaster Pro can be used to apply audio effects or to play pre-recorded sounds. Want to insert applause into your recording? There is a touchpad for that? Want to change your voice so that you sound like a robot? There is a touchpad for that. Feel free to explore the different effects and pre-recorded sounds available on the RodeCaster Pro. You won't need them for most recording projects, but they can be helpful at times. The RodeCaster is a powerful audio capture device. You can use it with any recording tool to enhance your audio-based communication. The RodeCaster Pro is like a microphone setup with superpowers. No matter what you are trying to make, you can choose this as your input in your favorite creation tool to take your creations to the next level. Use it in tools like Vids, Adobe Express, or Canva to make a single audio-based project for class. Interviews, reenactments, or any other form of recording are here at your fingertips. Want to launch a podcast to the world? Consider talking to your parents about letting you host your own podcast on Spotify Creators or Buzzsprout. With the RodeCaster Pro 2 in your Dream Center, your creativity is waiting to be unleashed. What will you create?